I'm Greta Van Susteren, and the last time I spoke to you, I discussed the First Amendment to the Constitution, or at least part of the First Amendment, because it packs quite a punch. As you may remember, the First Amendment has many rights all rolled into it. Last time I talked about free speech, freedom of assembly, and your right to protest your government. Now that's all in the First Amendment, but now I want to talk to you about another right in that First Amendment, freedom of religion. Why do we need it? Why was it so important that it be included in the Constitution? Well, think about this. If we all had the same religion, there's no beef. We would all agree. So we would have no need to even protect a belief if we all agreed the same thing. But we don't all have the same religion or the same beliefs. We're very different people with very different religious beliefs. And they're very personal to each of us. You only need a right, a protection, when there's a risk someone will stomp all over you, bully you, discriminate against you, just because you think something different. Now that's silly to do, isn't it? Well, it's called bigotry. Why would someone do something like that? And who would do that? Well, unfortunately, many do things like that and are even doing it right now. In China, for instance, you can't have a Christian church, and if you try to create one, even in your house, you could find yourself in jail, just because you are a Christian with a different belief than everyone else. In the nation of Myanmar, the majority religion is Buddhism, and the majority has been discriminating against the minority Rohingya Muslims to the point of killing them or even running them out of the country, just because they are Rohingya Muslims. And I know you've all read history about the Holocaust. Back in the 1930s, German Nazis killed about 6 million Jews just because they were Jews. All because they had a different religion. Now, I've given you some pretty stark examples, but they prove the point. Why it is so important to have a clause in our Constitution to protect you to practice whatever religion you want. It's your choice in this country. It is your right. It's in the First Amendment.